Welcome to the channel once again. Gopal Karmaka. Again, we will go through some set of questions. Today, people know what did Gandhi always receive from his teacher? We know the affection. Affection, review, punishment, the threat. No. Affection. 25 number. Yeah. What did Gandhi never have from school? What is something that Gandhi was not blessed? A birth certificate, we know the birth certificate, corporal punishment, any affection, any prize he was given. Affection, yes, he was given an affection. Birth certificate, he never had a birth certificate. Therefore, 26 number 8 cancer. Which did thank Mark for achieving scholarship. So whenever Gandhiji was blessed with scholarship, whom did he thank for? Or which did he thank for? His teacher self, no, he was never seen to be doing that. His father self, no, it is also not mentioned there. His good luck, yes, this is the reason mentioned over there. Whenever he was blessed with the scholarship, he spouted with prayer for his what luck, good luck. 27 number, Sigans. This is 28 number. What do you about Gandhi? Gandhiji, this is really wrong statement. You don't have a verb given, main verb given. Gandhi as the student when he was at school. So we can get the answer. The question was not exactly correct. He is caring about handwriting. He was never seen to be caring about his handwriting. His being shy, yes, this is the reason. He was seen to be very alone, very very single. He didn't want to mix up with anyone. And that reflected in the later part of his life when he contributed too much for the country's freedom. So, C, B gens are 28 number, B gens are, don't need to go for C and B. 29 number, when did Sajay meet the beggar? After 2 years. There was an appointment. There was an appointment organized or found or met between both of him. Where was that place? We know that that place was the theater. So therefore, in the Russian chant, no, it was the place where that beggar used to sing. In a cloud at the notary, no, caught in a notary. No, it was not there. In a theater, this is in front of the theater, counter of the theater, they were seen to be talking. So 29 number C is your answer. What did humans are select as the chief judge? The question was the reason for why. What was the reason for humans are to make argue or select the judge? Sorry, who did humans are select as the judge? Who was the person to be selected judge by human? Definitely we know that was Algo. 30 number. My mother put the plaques that the cupboard. My mother, see the question about this grammar question. So my mother is putting what something is putting the place that the cupboard. Now look at the word cupboard. Cupboard, while he was putting the cupboard, then it is being to be in the cupboard rather than over the cupboard. No, you cannot, it does not make sense because over means something that doesn't touch. On, no, you cannot put the plate on the cupboard. They are inside the cupboard. You need better preposition at. At you cannot use because you need the better here. So 31 number A. Don't be disappointed, that's your failure. This is another question which seems to be difficult. Disappointed, especially disappointed of, we use of preposition, disappointed of. Okay, but here you are not blessed with that. And but to, with, from, and for. These prepositions are somewhere not fitting, but you have forgotten. First, let's see two. Disappointed to, no, you are not addressing to a person. Number two is not or something. Or don't be disappointed, that's your failure. means somebody is disappointed because of his failure. It is something like that. So can you say use to for your failure? Appointed to your failure, disappointed to your failure? No. Obey maybe from no. From when you separate from something. From your failure. For disappointed maybe. So out of with and for are the two prepositions which are believed to be or can be somehow fitting. So with I think with yes with will be the better answer than for. So third number B is your answer. 33. He went to school dash scooter. This is another question that for the students. During the time when you have had this kind of question, you have to be very careful about the words. Look at your school. If it will be college, then that would have been different answer. Let's say he went to school dash scooter. On scooter, on and by the two prepositions we use to express the communication. And on is used on it at the time when you make that communication by that vehicle always regularly. By the preposition that you make often, sometimes you take that. Here somebody is going to school, that means he is going to school regularly. But question that somebody who is going to school can he or she be allowed to ride a scooter because she or he is not believed to be 18 years. Therefore, if it will be college here, then I would have used by. But it is at school, therefore I will use on. Sorry, yeah, by will use because he is she or he is going to school by scooter often, not always. If it will be college, then I would have used on. The question, the part this kind of question came in the term 1. Third number, therefore, C is the answer. 34. His brother, as well as his father, when as well as and in addition to or with are the conjunction given connected with two nouns in between the two nouns, then remember that his father as well as here you can be used or given with or in addition to. Okay, whenever this conjunction given began and we will separate by two noun phrase, it always depends upon the first noun. His brothers is a plural word, therefore it will take plural verb. Here is a singular verb. It is plural verb, but you have to be very sure that you have heard or not. It is a singular verb, have is the plural verb, therefore had and it is believed to be there. If you have the had, then if you have verb, then you have to have busy, and if it is there, therefore you have to use any form if it is not in passive. So his father dash contributed. Had contributed is better because you have the person, the subject, therefore had is the answer. Yes, if this would be his brother, you don't have this S added here, then you are supposed to have singular form of verb. So had you cannot use, sorry, but it is plural form D, so D will be answer. D will be answer. No, you cannot use had. D is answer. Have because you have the plural subject. 34 number D is answer. 35. A team of doctors attacked at the village. When you use a, I have told you, a bunch of, a volunteer of, a crowd of, an audience of. So whatever the noun phrase connected with a, then you believe that if you have to use singular form of the verb. But it depends upon the noun. But a number of you will always use singular plural verb. But here a team of doctors, it is singular form. Therefore a singular verb is believed. Is at the village? Yes, it is singular verb. This one is singular verb. But this is plural. This is plural. She is an egg. Now question is, which one is applicable? Is or egg? Let's see. It can be applicable here because you have given adverb phrase or noun phrase. Then it says is the better answer. Head is not the better answer because head you can use. No, you cannot use in adjective, but you can use in verb and noun before verb and noun. Therefore, it is the answer. 35 number 8 answer. 36 number, a flock of sheep. Now is the question. You have been given a flock of, but look at the word sheep. Sheep and cattle, these are some words you will always find them in plural form because they are always used in plural form. As they are plural noun, therefore, how can you use singular form? Therefore, plural verb is in spite of having a. Remember that only a number of you can use your plural verb when you have the a with the noun phrase. Therefore, plural verb is believed this is singular verb, so you cannot. This is also singular. So a and d are incorrect. Talking about b and c, are and have. You have the ing form. Therefore, I is the best answer. Therefore, 36 number B is the answer. In spite of being my input given to you, if somebody of you found inability to understand what I have said or what I have made you understand, please comment. I don't like to tell it time and again because I want to concentrate on teaching, so the best thing will be reachable to you. This is my initiative. 37. It always when it rains. The underlined clause is dash. I have told you noun clause, adverb clause, and relative clause, that is adjective clause, are very easy. You are supposed often the noun clause, a pronoun clause, a noun clause, a main clause. This is never been a main clause. Main clause is this one. This word when you are using when. You are using when, after, before, all these words, remember, at the time words. Therefore, when you talk about time and place, those will be what? Adverb. So, the adverb, this is the adverb. 37 number D. 38. You have again misreading. You may be here. You may be here. It is in question. You may be here. Let's go home. You may be here. Let's go home. It means there is a probability given. In the sense, beside, if you will beside, then you have to use ing here. So beside not correct. But what is used at the time when the two statements are contradictory to each other, opposite to each other, contradictory to each other. They are not contradictory. They do not contradictory to each other. They are not contradictory to each other. So what is not given? A will be not applicable. B is not applicable. Therefore is when you are given the reason for. Therefore, this is C and B. B. 38 number D. Which of the following sentence is a grammatical acceptable? So you are asked to find out the grammatically acceptable sentence. Let's see which one is grammatically acceptable and which ones are not acceptable. I will take option by option. He tried hard and did not succeed. This sentence, look at, he tried hard, it means he made attempt. He made his effort. And did not succeed, and the sentence is he did not succeed. It means somebody who will make an attempt is believed to be successful. Therefore, this is something correct. Because you are using and no, it is not some correct because you are using and is used at the time when two nouns are similar or two noun phrases are similar or two sentences are similar. So this is something opposite action, means somebody is making attempt, in the other hand he is not successful. In that sense, this sense do statement contradictory to each other or contrast to each other. So we should use but or yet. Let's say that this is incorrect. He tried hard or did not, or he is not the best chosen. I have told you which one is incorrect, because you will use but or yet. He tried hard but did not succeed. This is the best word to give. I have told you. So B is also he tried hard and never succeeded. No, it is also not correct. So therefore, your B is the answer. Sorry, yeah, C is the answer. C is the answer. And I told you why other are not correct. Still, if you fail to understand, please comment. And number 39, number C is the answer. The statement that he found money in the street is not believable. This is sentence. Pick at the noun clause in the above sentence. If this sentence, which one is the noun clause? This statement is not believable. Then let me tell you how we find out the noun clause. This statement that, look at this. This statement you have the that conjunction. After that conjunction you will find the clause. So this is he found the money in the street. This one. This is noun clause. Very easy. After that clause, which is conjunction, you will have the noun clause. Look at the sentence. That he found the money in the street. This is the answer. So don't need to consult or discuss about others. B is your answer. For example, B is the answer. He tells a lie. It is not believable. Complete the sentence into one sentence using a noun clause. You are asked to make a combined sentence, making one of them is a noun clause. When you will make noun clause, let's see this sentence. He tells lie. It is not believable. It is not believable that he tells lies. Somehow it is correct because this is your main clause. Then you have the conjunction that in the sentence. This is not believable that he tells lie. He tells lie, and you cannot use and in noun clause. So it is noun, not noun. If you use and, then it will be compound sentence. So it is incorrect. It is not believable. What? No, you cannot use what here. What he tells like, no, it is not something like that. It doesn't make any sense. He is telling like this is not a this, therefore this one. That where you got that. It is not believable that he tells lies. This one. And you have this subjective particle. So 41 number 8 answer. This is your first number. Give it to anybody. Dash ask for it. This is very interesting. Give it to anybody. Dash ask for it. Look at here. This is verb. It means here you have such a conjunction that will replace the subject. And that kind of conjunction, whatsoever you cannot use here because this doesn't replace subject. Whom, sometimes, not permanently. Sometimes it can be used in place of whom, but it is not. It is better used on object. Which you are talking about, give it to the anybody. Dash ask for it means it is talking about the person. Therefore, which you cannot use because it is used in place of object also. So that and whom you cannot use, which you cannot use, whatever you cannot use, therefore that is the answer. That is the answer. So 42 number C is the answer. 43 number. They stay. They can stay. They are. They can stay when they are. They can stay that they are. Stay means what? It is talking about where do you to stay? In a place. That means it's talking about the place. So when, where, although you will be used at the time when you have the two statements or means contradicted to each other. opposite to the, therefore this is not applicable, then you cannot use. So where they are, they can stay where they are. This is the best meaning sentence. So therefore when another is incorrect, where is the answer, 43 number B is answer. Had I known her address, remember that when auxiliary is given without your rarely, scarcely, hardly given, remember that is the clause. It is very important, remember. Then if it is if clause, if it means you have to follow the if clause rule. In one of the videos, I have given the complete knowledge in if clause. If somebody is a problem, go to see that if clause. Had I known her address, it means you have the head plus B3. Then it means the statement that will be followed will be would have or should have. So where will not get that would have or should have in that statement, so that will be incorrect. And it will help you find out or single out the answer easily. I could tell you this is wrong because you have the could, but you don't have verb. You could have, this is something I could have told you. This is justifying. It is believed to be correct. Let's see why other are incorrect. Can you cannot use. I have told you because you have already used head plus P3. Or of course somewhere it is correct, but later you don't have P3. Head plus P3. This is incorrect. So this is the correct. 44 number B. This is your 45 number. The people work harder than we thought. The people work harder than we thought. The underlined clause is an adverb clause. It is adverb clause. So you have to then. It is very easy. It is easy comparing. When two statements are comparing to each other in that sense, it is comparison. So C the answer. Don't need to go further. 46 number. This is your 46 number. That he was not here. I spoke to his brother. That he was not there. I spoke to it means somebody has gone somewhere and he did not find whom he wanted to speak. He wanted to speak. Okay. So he spoke to someone. Therefore, if you cannot use, if he was not there, I spoke that. If you have if here, then you are believed to follow if clause. Then you have part and you would have would something like that. You got it. And he was not there. So it is the alternative. Means when he was not there, as he was not there, so he spoke to him. So this is making sense. Where he was not there, where this is used in place. And when you will eat this one, you will making not sense. This one also incorrect. B the answer. The result of HSC examination dash next month. Really, you feature time exercise in a book. This time perhaps will be not given. Last year it was not taken to consideration. Is published, have been published, or will be published. This is the best answer. The result of the examination dash next month. When you have the action predetermined, then you will present simple. Is published. The result of the examination is next month. It will be next month. No, will be published is better. Person number C. The teacher made Ramo stand up or the passive form of the sentences. I have told you to convert or to make one statement to passive is very easy. I will decide here now. The teacher made Ramo stand up. The teacher is the subject. Made is your verb. Ramo is your object. Stand up is your another verb, not night verb. So Ramo is the object. Then you will use Ramo. Then you will use its be verb. Okay, you don't have verb given, therefore be verb Ramo was. Then you have the finite verb B3. made Ramo was made something like that to stand up. Ramo up to yet correct. Then you have the Vibhav given good. Then you have the B3. Here after B3 I have told you make it a verb. Doesn't take 2 plus verb. But when it will convert it into passive, it will take. So Rama was made a stand up. This is incorrect. This here. Here you are believed to use 2. Rama was made to stand up. This is correct. I have told you. This is correct. So other incorrect, don't need to see. Till I will analyze why they are not correct. Teacher was made. No, teacher was not made. This is making nonsense. The teacher was made to know. This is all. They are not making sense. See and will correct. Therefore, B the answer. And I told you why other are not correct. I said to him, "You don't keep fit last year." In one of the statement, somebody I said to him, I said to somebody, "You don't keep fit last year." Here the repeated verb is past. You have the statement in simple. Therefore, remember that you have to use what? Simple past here, because you have the present simple. I told him that he had. No, you are not supposed to be here. So it is incorrect here. I don't need to read more words. Incorrect. I told him that you did not keep fit the previous year. This is somehow justifying. Because I told him that but you have the given he. You will convert it to you will convert to he. It is not. Let's see. You did not keep fit for the. You can be used as you okay next day. I told him that he had. No, you cannot use that. Because if you have this statement here, simple past, then you could have used. Yeah, you cannot use. So for the head, you cannot. This sentence is wrong. I told him that he did not keep fit for the last year. This is something. I told him that he did not keep fit last year. You cannot use last year. For the last year, this word is incorrect. Therefore, this B is incorrect. Correct. B is correct. 49 number B is correct. Rama said to his servant, "Where are going? Where are you going?" It means this is WH interrogative sentence. The statement is WH interrogative sentence. In that sense, you are believed. You are believed. As it is WH interrogative sentence, then in that sense you will use WH word as well. Okay. So you will use the repeated verb as asked or wanted to know. Ramo asked his servant, "Where is?" No, you cannot use here because I have told you. Here you have the present progressive, you have the repeated verb in past, therefore it is and the past means past progressive is used. So B verb will be past. So it is present form, it is incorrect, don't need to see. Ramo asked his servant where he had you cannot use because you don't have the head verb given over there. It is incorrect. Ramo asked his servant where. This is incorrect. He will be here. He was going. This is the correct. This is the correct because you have to look at. You have the asked repeated verb and you have the word where here. I have told you. Then you have the be verb in past. Okay. And you don't have question mark given as well. So C is correct, but let's see what is not correct. Ramo asked his servant where was he going. Out of this statement, where he was going or where was he going. This is incorrect in this line, in this word. Okay, because when you are using where as your conjunction, you are not supposed to use auxiliary after that. Here auxiliary you use, therefore it is incorrect. But here look at after where you have the subject because it is functioning as conjunction. So therefore 50 number C is the answer. and why other are not correct, I have told you. And again, I will tell you, those who fail to understand, please comment or share my video. And if you are new one, subscribe it. Thank you.